Buah, buah. Se lo he parado un poco raro ahí, pero ¿habéis visto esto de marcado de Ricky Carmichael? El copy, tío. Aquí tengo que bajar la música y quitándola, ¿vale? Es que si no salta el copy. Este tío es un puto crack, ¿eh?
From DOC WOB. This is the bikes we built for VMXDM.
Tiene los contactos, tío, que es lo importante en este mundo, a estas élites, los contactos, tío. Pero yo aquí, si no pongo el traductor, los subtítulos en español, no me entero de nada. No me entero de nada. Vale.
To 7-8 months of our lives and a lot of money. It's been a lot of work.
Pues lo voy a mirar, Naim, a ver, no los conozco. Si es en inglés o algo, ya no los conozco, como no sé inglés.
Hondas, Suzuki's, Kawasaki's and Yamahas, just to show we're not a one-trick pony. Most of them are going to be rare.
Voy pasando, ¿vale? Este tío vende todo el tema de titanio. El copy, tengo que ir quitando música, ¿vale? Pero mira. Tyler Bowers con la Kawa 500. Buah. Joder, es que tengo que quitar el audio, chavales, si no me sale el copy. Buah. Esa réplica de Chris Brown, ¿no? O será para Brown, seguramente. Pero vamos, será réplica de la suya de la época. Buah. Estoy teniendo una erección, chavales. La roco. La madre que me parió. Me cago.
So we'll run you through the bikes. A lot of them you haven't seen finished.
Voy a pasar
put some pictures up on
the
number one
¿vale?
bike. Zach Osborne, multi-time
esta
AMA
la que ha
national
hecho para
champion.
Osborne, una 2002.
He was on Husky last year. This year he's contracted to Yamaha. So we built him basically the same bike as we built for Mike Brown and Ryan Villaperta last year. That's Ryan's bike from last year, which we've just refreshed. The one that Stephen Clark tested. It's had new stickers, new bars, graphics, all that other stuff.
Venga, Inma,
this
hablamos.
is a complete new build for Zach. So it's had the lowered tank, lowered 15mm, lowered subframe 15mm. With Zach, we didn't go for the tallest seat because he's not the tallest guy. So we've left the lower seat on. Billet clamps, steering damper.
Yo lo he visto en Instagram, tío. Mira, el depósito es de aluminio, Parece que no, pero esto es un depósito de aluminio.
Some people don't like it, but not bothered.
Pintado, claro.
Triple S kit forks, 270 big rotor, our own billet feet, which we copied from the Star Racing team bikes, circa 2009, 2010 kind of era. SM Pro wheels, Talon rims. This has got, at the moment, Michelin's on, but Zach is contracted to Dunlop, so we've got to run Dunlops on his bike. Another difference with Zach is he's not sponsored by Pro Circuit, so we've got Twisted Development in California to do the cylinder and FMF pipe and silencer. So that's new to us. So we've got a little bit.
Tiene los problemas de los patrocinios de los pilotos, que es lo que está diciendo. Dice, después de este vídeo, medio sueldo en piezas, totalmente. Claro, está diciendo aquí que, claro, como Bonne no tiene patrocina, o sea, no lo patrocina Pro Circuit, pues un poquito más complicado, FMF, tal.
Set up to work on with Zach on Thursday.
O sea que es más complicado, digamos, porque tiene las configuraciones, digamos, ya saben lo que...
And the steel tube where the piston runs up and down is coated steel and basically stops too much oil contamination and keeps the heat dissipation better than into an aluminium body. Swing arm, we modified the rear swing arm to take the 245 rear disc.
Es que lo tienen todo modificado,
again,
tío.
that was a welding and cut job. The wheels, back wheel being...
La gente ve y dice, ah, qué bonita, qué guapa, qué piezas, todo, sí, pero es que si te aprecias los detalles, tío, su chasis modificado, el basculante modificado para poder poner la pinza más de esto, para un disco, no sé qué, el amortiguador de dirección, es 100% modificado, es 100% modificado, tío.
Pro part, rental blue sprockets, blue twin wheel bars, 999s on Zach's. And then the rest of the build, Ollie Benton Ceramics did the perfect Bentley blue for the tank and the frame.
De hecho, la 2002, por ejemplo, el freno, que es lo que estaba diciendo, lleva la bomba de freno y lleva el macarroncito y el de esto arriba, el depósito aparte. Ahí no lo lleva, si os dais cuenta.
Next to the cracking job of the graphics, GMX radiators, fully rebuilt motor, full tent and billet linkage.
Lleva una bomba de freno del otro año.
Upgraded brakes. There's
Frenos
not
mejorados,
much else I can say about it. They're foot pegs,
bueno,
magnesium clutch ignition covers, billet gear lever.
Mucho dinero y mucha mano de obra y muchas piezas que no sabemos que la mayoría no tienen acceso.
So we're ready to go. Zach is the real deal. Let's see how he gets on the weekend. So the Yamahas were not a new build for us. We built Mike Brown and Ryan Villapoto bikes for the 2022 event. They ran really well. We had a few issues on the run up, but that's old bikes for you. So race bikes, like I say, we're just basically going over old ground. My favourite part about this is the suspension. Suspension's very trick.
Pasar a lo que a mí me gusta más.
I like the FMF combo, so there's going to be a bit more setup than you would think. So we'll be alright, we'll get going. Zach's a good tester, and he's not weird. He likes good stuff.
Ahora. Ahí está. Oye, el copy. Kawa 500, tío. Kawa 500. Para Bower. Tyler. Buah. La madre que me parió, tío.
So, this is the 1994 KX500 we built for Tyler Bowers. Tyler Bowers, we've drafted into the team because Ryan Villapoto has not had enough preparation. So he's going to come, drink some beer, hang out, and do the Yamaha launch Friday night and parade lap. So Tyler's going to race this as part of the American team, victorious team from last year. They got the work cut out for this year, I'm sure. But this was a 94 KX500 we had in stock. It was a fairly low hour bike, in fairness. It was a good one to start with. So we completely stripped it, rebuilt it all, replate the cylinder, new piston, new crank, all the new stuff inside the motor.
Que la tenía o la han comprado por un precio bastante bajo de stock.
All genuine seals and bearings.
Y de ahí ya para arriba.
We helped Tyler build a KX500 a few years ago, which he called the Unit. Which he
ya le construimos una KX500 hace años, que es la que hay un montón de vídeos de un supercross con ella, corriendo.
Quite a little bit, which is why I thought of Tyler when we could build a KX500. We sent him a load of parts, like our tank, all our little billet parts, all the titanium. He had all that stuff. Since then, we've made a bunch more stuff, which he's never had. So this is kind of a replica of the Unit, his own bike. So just going through it briefly, we've got Olin's.
Esta es lo que está diciendo, que es una réplica de la propia moto de Bower que ya le hicieron hace años.
KXF conventional, upside down forks. We got our own oversized 270 front rotor floating. We've got a really good factory front brake. Don't take the piss, Tommy. Our own triple clamps, our own tanks, JSV pipe silencer, which are really good specs from like the Grand Prix in the 90s, 80s and 90s. So this thing's going to sound so nice. Rebuilt shop, new linkage. This one's got talon wheels, XLA 60 rims, Bridgestone tyres. Rebuilt the car with a few factory niceties in the last issue.
Qué preciosidad.
Basically dripping with all our stuff, frame guards, titanium foot peg hangers, full titanium bolt set. We didn't go for rads on this one because you don't really need them and there's nothing wrong with them. The clutch cover, again, Ollie Benton, Max did a cracking job on matching the KHI bronze for us. The front brake's really special on this. So we should be good. We've built these before, just a few extra bits on these.
La verdad, a la mía no le queda mucho, pero es que necesito el chasis, tío. A ver si mañana vuelvo a llamar a Paco, que es lo que me tiene parado, el chasis. Que no lo tengo.
Brake carrier and rear disc. It's all looking good. Tyler's going to be able to race as hard on this as he has everything else. So, fingers crossed.
Ah, la de Brown, ¿no? Ay, copia. Joder, tío. Qué puta locura, tío. Mañana va por el chasis. Mañana voy a llamarlo, tío.
The 2001 KX Drifters we built for Mike Brown.
Pasa con me lo hace Paco Torres y después el tío ni me cobra, o sea, no me quiere cobrar ni nada. Pues le escribo, le llamo, oye, tío, ¿cómo lo llevas?
We need to test it, get it on there, get it for sale. These bikes are really trick. Mike was actually AMA national champion in 2001. So these are the same year, the same graphics. The graphics are actually a copy.
Mystery Racing, que es el que me hace a mí los adhesivos, ha hecho una réplica de esta, de Brown. Brutal, tío. Brutal.
The motocross nations that he never went to due to September 11th. So that's where we've gone back. The bikes are as trick as we can make them. They really are special. From the harm wheels, kit suspension, billet brakes, oversized carriers, full titanium, magnesium clutch ignition covers. Really hard work.
Placa porta número,
we had to source the number plates, which are Kawasaki plate, which is what the Cycle 1 copied back in the day, in translucent. we had to find the gauze, which was really hard to find and really expensive. Cut the numbers.
Claro, que simplemente lo que estoy diciendo es que simplemente esta placa portanúmero translúcida es muy complicada de encontrar.
Cut the plates out from a genuine cycle one, which we had in my office. This one's got the back piece, which directs the air through. This one is carbon fiber because of the Enzo sub-tanks and the forks. There's no room for it. So, as a nice little thing, that is my... There's about 6 or 7 hours in each plate.
Esto lo hace mucho Paco Torres también, muchas motos. Sobre todo en las motos chicas. Que no sé, entiendo que a lo mejor tiene menos cauce de aceite. Caudal, cauce. Él no lo hace en carbono, me imagino, no sé, porque no tendrá la opción o algo, pero esto lo hace él mucho.
Ridiculously, as it sounds.
Pero
the downside of building these is they're Kawasaki, and that sounds horrible, but a lot of the stuff's worn out. It's just worn out. So you have to replace it, and a lot of stuff's discontinued. Some of the parts have been really hard to find, like engine internal stuff. I just wish they made them out of better stuff.
De hecho, le ha costado mucho trabajo encontrar piezas de motor para esa carga. Ay, el pico. Madre mía. Sí, esto es lo que yo pensaba. Si le ha costado a él, que nos costará al resto de los mortales. Uf. De locos, tío. Esta era de Shirley. O Shirley, como se diga. Uf. Es que esta Suzuki... A ver, no sé si es 96 o 97, pero vamos como la mía. Esta era de la Aroco. Uf. Me cago en la puta, tío. Hay un detalle aquí. Porque a mí me pasa mucho con la Honda que fatigo mucho el freno. Me pasa muchas veces. Bueno, últimamente no tanto desde que estoy haciendo lo de Jorge, porque no me está enseñando a no abusar tanto de los frenos. Pero fijaros. Este es de la Suzuki, ¿no? Sí, este es de la Suzuki. Creía que era de la Honda. Iba a decir... Es la Suzuki. Vale. Vale, iba a decir, ¿la Honda tiene un depósito? No, es la Suzuki. Es que ha mezclado las imágenes, nada. Se me ha ido a mí. Se me ha ido. Iba a decir, ¿qué freno lo habrá puesto? No, es de la Suzuki. Buah.
So this is 1996 RM250. We built for a guy called Leon Capps, American guy, family friends with the Villapotos. If it wasn't for Leon, I don't think Ryan would have come last year or this year even. So as a little thank you, we wanted to race. I said I had an RM250 in bits we could build for him, which we did. Unfortunately, he broke his collarbone shoulder quite badly, so he can't race. Once he said that, I actually had a delivery of a few nice bits, so I started going a little bit silly, put some full factory magnesium forks in it, factory front brake, genuine Team Suzuki complete seat, X-Tim ferry, cone pipe, factory pegs, machine the hubs to look like the factory ones, the proper gold rims. I do love a Suzuki. For me, they're the best bike.
Me encanta una Suzuki.
Hey,
para mí son las mejores... Bueno, bicicleta por la traducción. Que este tío te diga, me encanta la Suzuki, para mí son las mejores. Este tío ha visto moto,
It's about the Honda. Hondas are fairly easy to build. They're just a lot of aluminium to polish. You know, you're not painting the frame. It's just a lot of mucky, horrible work, if I'm honest. So that's probably the downside. Just you do get covered in shit building them. The good stuff on this, the Marzocchi forks are really cool, quite rare. So we use them on this. We had to use a COF clamp we machined up some spacers. Of course, all the bits and pieces we make, oversized discs and all that stuff. But this one's got genuine HRC, titanium pegs and hangers, and a HRC gear lever. Very cool. Not easy to get. And the final piece, a genuine one, just a seat cover, which is discontinued a long time ago. So it's nice to have some of the nice genuine bits on this one. It's a cool thing. So I'm a Suzuki guy at heart. This thing is my favourite out of all the bikes we built for this year.
Soy un tipo de Suzuki. Es mi favorita de todas las motos que construimos para este año. Si soy honesto.
Bad bits is, you know, it's a 96 bike. Some of the parts are discontinued. They're hard to find, some of the stuff.
Piezas que no están disponibles.
Especially engine internals. I do have a rubber for the front brake in case you're asking, but it's going to be on display and I don't want somebody stealing it.
Ah, verdad, dice, tengo la goma del freno, es verdad, que no tiene la goma aquí.
Because they are rare as a rare thing, the rubbers, so I'm going to hold on to that. The good bits are obviously the factory stuff. The factory forks are so trick, the magnesium factory forks, mag cases, factory pegs, factory gear lever. It's ever so cool. I just love a Suzuki. They're just built so much better than anything else. They're a dream to build, they're a dream to ride, they're the best thing. Make it sound like I'm on the payroll, but I ain't. Engineers over here. Where's my coffee anyway?
Fíjate que de todas las que ha hecho, ha dicho que se queda con la Suzuki, básicamente, y que le encanta la Suzuki.
¿No?
A ver, vamos a escucharlas y ya. Va el Circuit como el pitorrito así noventero, qué guapo. Chavales, nos vemos, ¿vale? Nos vemos. Mañana no, pues pasado, seguramente. ¿Vale? Gasta cuidadito. Nos vemos. Gracias a todos, bienvenidos a los nuevos y gracias por las suscripciones. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos.